Get out of the city and into an adventure that moves the whole family. Prepare to be moved. The all-new Nissan X-Trail.
On air, online, and on your smart speaker.
Henry Post has a qualified engraver in store. Free engraving on all purchases.
SAFM News Briefing.
Hi, it's Dan Flake here with the latest. The Weather Bureau has released its long-range forecast for severe weather. It's found an increased risk of heat waves from October to February, a rise in the fire risk and storms and flooding. However, it's thought we could see fewer tropical cyclones this time around. A report on the country's aviation sector calls for the government to immediately review Qatar Airways' request for more weekly flights. It's what sparked the inquiry. It also called for reforms, better consultation, and for the ACCC to be given more powers to investigate anti-competitive behaviour. There's also calls for the inquiry to be extended so it can hear from other big names, including former Qantas CEO Alan Joyce. Labor has criticised the report, saying it's biased. Services Australia staff are on strike for 24 hours over a pay dispute. Melissa Donnelly from the Community and Public Sector Unions warned those chasing Centrelink and Medicare services could be impacted.
We expect there to be longer waiting times and impact on service standards across those networks, which is unfortunate, but our members really feel after months and months of negotiation, now it's really important that we send a strong signal to the Albanese government.
Today marks 100 days since the launch of the National Anti-Corruption Commission. More than 1,200 referrals have come through in that time. There's 9 preliminary investigations underway. Briefly, it's thought the escalation in violence between Hamas and Israel over the weekend has now left more than 1,000 dead. And it's thought more than 2.2 million Australians have now voted early in the Voice referendum.
After this, there is no turning back. You sip the red can, the story ends. You sip the black can, you enter dreamland. And I show you just how good the truth can taste. Take the Pepsi Max Taste Challenge.
St Kilda's list boss is hopeful for a resolution in the Liam Henry trade, despite noting there's a huge gap in negotiations with Freo. The Dockers are reportedly wanting a trade value equivalent to a top 10 pick, which is considerably higher than the Saints' current offer. Former rugby star Stephen Morse called for urgent action to rescue the sport after the Wallabies' disappointing exit from the World Cup. Rugby Australia will conduct an independent review following the Wallabies' failure to progress beyond the pool stages. And in cricket, NZ takes on the Netherlands in tonight's one-day World Cup action.
Selling the family home? Miller, Juan and John put you first.
This is SAFM weather.
Partly cloudy on the Limestone coast, down to 4 degrees tonight. Tomorrow, partly cloudy and 20 degrees. Stay informed with the Listener News channel on Alexa, a mix of breaking news and in-depth analysis from all your favourite listener shows. Just say, Alexa, play news from Listener News.